Hello and welcome to the filling station. We didn't imagine when we started doing these online meetings that we would still be doing them at this point in time. And it's actually sometimes hard to imagine what life should really be. I think we've got so used to life as it is at the moment. I know that in the latter half of last year, I felt that I was rather slipping away from that intentional pursuit of living life in the Holy Spirit that my church had been pursuing for some time. Of necessity, my horizons had just narrowed so much that it was easy to just be absorbed in the practical complications of surviving lockdown. And most of the activities that I was involved in, which gave me an impetus to seek spiritual gifts and to practice them, had just simply disappeared. Things like healing on the streets, the Aldridge prayer walk, and just weekly prayer ministry in our services. But if ever there was a time that believers needed to be connected to God's supernatural presence and to be able to be a prophetic presence in our communities, it is now. This pandemic didn't take God by surprise, and He has purposes in our lives to use us, to minister to other people, in the midst of all this, not just waiting for it to end. But of course we do need to be match fit for whatever does lie on the other side, not just to pick up those activities once again, but to be in tune with a God who always wants us to partner with Him in something brand new. Our speaker today is Simon Baddeley, who's on the national team for Filling Station and who works in training people in the prophetic. He's on the leadership of the Father's House in Shaftesbury, and he works with the British Isles Council of Prophets, as well as with prophetic councils across Europe. I'm really looking forward to Simon's teaching and ministry, because this is the aim of filling stations around the country, not to just be another meeting, get-together of Christians, but specifically to intentionally seek the manifest presence of God among us through spirit-filled worship and ministry. So let's join together, first of all, in worship. God and His kingdom are outside time, so as you worship now, and I encourage you to sing, you'll also be adding your voice and your spirit to that of the bands, and to anybody who joins this meeting. We will really be worshipping together, even if apart.